Today's the day, are you coming, are you I'm sick of being normal, I'm sick of being average, I'm sick of being mortal, I'm about to be a savage. I see a lot of things that I want, I will have them. I got a new mindset that I just established on my...
Okay, you beautiful passengers, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and as I always say around here, you can tell from the thumbnail, you can tell from the title, The Ghost and Molly McGee, Season 2, Episode 18, and I thought I was going to be able to jump back into Haley's on It, because after Episode 16, or 17, it was Episode 17, they kind of stopped putting new episodes up for a couple weeks, and I was like, oh, I could catch up finally and then jump into Haley's on It, but guess not. Plus on top of that, they've got My Little Pony, Make Your Mark. I've got 2 to 3 more episodes of that to still watch. Oh my gosh, I want to jump back into Haley's on It. There's a lot going on at the same time, and it's just hard to. Nonetheless, though, I don't even remember what these titles are. Hopefully this episode and the next episode actually produces something that, you know, I feel like is some meat. That's what I'm wanting right now from these episodes, is some meat to chew on and just kind of get something good. That's pretty much what I'm saying. And y'all get what I'm saying. It's not like I don't like the episodes that are kind of just like throwaway / filler episodes and stuff like that. They're all fine and dandy, and they have their place, and they kind of fill in some gaps here and there. But at the same time, you want that meat to chew on so that you can sustain yourself to the next episode. But nonetheless, I don't think we're going to get it with this episode. This is episode 18 of season 2. I don't know. One way to find out, though, is for me to shut up and just jump into this episode. Oh, yeah. And before I forget, those of you who stick around for the ramblings here at the beginning, where I'm parked tonight, it is fairly loud to me. But when I say that stuff, y'all never hear it, so who cares, right? So you might hear noise, you might not. And as far as what's on the TV back there, that is a channel by the name of Esty. He does Power Ranger material. And yeah, I felt like giving him some watch time, so I got that playing back there while I watch this. So earbuds are in. 3, 2, 1, and play. Alright, what was the name of this episode? FONAA! Exclamation point.
So,
and I couldn't pronounce that, so that's why I spelled it.
Shopping? Ooh, a race between a tortoise and a rabbit.
We were taking her to the dentist.
I was just about to ask, is it a doctor's appointment or something?
You can't make me go. He is a tooth with teeth. It's unnatural.
Oh, that is unnatural. I don't blame her for being scared of that. So freaking weird.
The D word. I thought you meant dessert, because the chairman of the ghost world, I you, Molly McGee.
Not a good idea to be doing this, Scratch.
24 hours.
Cause fear is a very big thing to have.
Scare me, buddy.
Although,
a curse.
I kind of like this version of Molly.
But what about the throat?
That's parenting 101.
Okay, Scratch, here's the
I
deal.
hope
I've
that
got
doesn't
22
become a
hours and
tip.
48 minutes before this
I meant
curse
a thing.
words off. So,
Whatever it's called.
I am gonna face my...
Fresh organic noodles are arriving. Yes?
Really? You want organic
You're
noodles,
stuck on the
Scratch?
noodle thing, and I need you to be with
You know,
me.
I
You know, I
on
wouldn't
my-
take
on
Scratch
my
to
no
be
fear
an
thing,
organic
'cause it
type
stands
of
for
person.
Fear of nothing at all.
Well, yeah.
You get it? Fear of nothing
I feel
at
like
all.
I get it.
almost what I said.
No, it was...
Strangest thing I've ever
Whoa,
seen.
what?
We live
What
with a
the?
ghost.
Woo! Who knew bravery was such
I
a
don't
crutch?
like that. Oh, another bird died. Oh my gosh.
I used to fear your explosive temper,
I wish
but
I
not
need.
anymore.
Someone please tell me someone's counted all these birds that have passed away in this show. Because it's got to be at least 10 by now.
Unknown call.
Yeah, I can talk right now.
I don't fear the unknown calls either, cause I just mess with the scammers.
But now, I see that heights are just a construct imposed by our ground-centric
Oh
fear-based
gosh, I
society.
see what's
And
about to
I can't let
happen.
that hold
She's
me
gonna
back
get
from
launched.
spreading this message of joy, right?
You will also
And
be
then
spreading
the curse is
yourself
going to
all
wear
over the
off, and now
pavement
she's
when
going to
you
be
land.
deathly afraid.
Facing the ultimate fear.
Also, you know, it would cramp this whole live girl, dead ghost dynamic you got going on. Be like
Yeah,
the ghost
I know,
and
right?
the ghost of Molly McGee.
Yeah, then it's just gonna be the ghost and the
Let's
ghost
put
Molly.
a hat on a hat. And one more thing.
Mona, baby!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there was 15 seconds,
I'm
Molly.
doing it. I'm in
That means
Happify
you're
now.
going to be flying through the air.
And happify? That's not even a word.
And then your fear is going to kick in as soon as you're about to land. Fear of appropriate things?
It is nowhere near
Boat?
as catchy as the other one.
That bird's getting you back for all the other birds you two have killed.
By trebuchet again. Ugh.
Oh.
Molly,
Back to
you're
the
gonna
dentist.
Have to go in there eventually.
Are you?
Although their
I
logo
feel like
for
it's Chip Tooth. It's a
their
good one for me.
mascot,
Got this. Forget
I
fearless.
get it.
You're brave.
Molly should be scared of that
Remember?
mascot. A teeth
Maybe
with
being
teeth.
fearless isn't the same as being brave. But
Hear me out. What if you cursed me to become a rock star and musical talent?
This family.
Hey.
Unbelievable.
Sharon,
I don't need to be
you
the
could
lead
play that
singer.
triangle,
I'll sound
girl.
on bass
So
guitar.
ring a ding on that
Ghost and
triangle
Molly
and rock
McGee.
out. So yeah, that was an episode. I was kind of hoping it would go in a different direction than what it ended up going into. I thought maybe we was going to go into the direction of, hey, I'm not afraid of anything, and then she was going to do all these crazy things, and then by the end of the episode we were going to get something more along the lines of, oh, I met all these people doing this, and I'm now in this bad crowd with Daryl. I thought that's what we were going to get, which could have been good, but at the same time, it went the way it probably needed to. So that way Molly learns in the end, you know, that face your fears. You can be scared, but face your fears. You're better for it in the end. So I guess what I need to do now is go ahead over here to the second half of the episode. Oh, and let me scroll up a little bit there before I get a spoiler on another show that I'm watching that y'all don't know about yet. It's a mature show, so just throwing that out there, you know. So yeah, I don't know what this next episode is, but on the thumbnail that I've got Daryl, Molly, Scratch, and holy crap, you know what? I'm just gonna play the episode. 3, 2, 1, and play. How the heck can I forget Libby's name? Game On is the name of the episode.
Daryl.
How about I join the esports team instead?
We don't have an esports team. Besides,
You can
there's
get
no
one.
teamwork in video games.
Molly, wanna play?
Yes.
So
I'm
really,
you have
out of
to.
everyone,
We need to
he's
support
going
you
to
in
pick
time of need.
Molly
He's a big sister's dream.
and Libby.
Okay, I need one more Rube. I mean player.
Unless
How about you,
he
Libby?
thinks he
Wanna
can
join
just
Team
carry the
Daryl?
whole team by himself. That's an option.
Your inner warrior, Libby. Possess half of my body, and that way we can both play on the same controller.
I like it. I'll possess the left half since you're so uncoordinated on that side.
That's
anyway.
weird, but let's do
Not.
this.
See?
I think I'm gonna kind of like it.
It's okay, Lefty.
The
Biz Wiz Emporium.
My favorite game when I was a kid.
Okay.
Lucky for you, it just got ported to the Playbox 6.
Hey, the character looks like you, Libby. Let's get a Molly character.
Going to player mode proving cast your fears aside. That wasn't your best high five. Your journey awaits your destiny's date. Only
I had a feeling that
you'll be
it
stuck
was
here
something to do with like Willy Wonka.
No, there's always a catch. We're trying to
Scratch, this isn't a virtual reality. You
I
can't
know, unlock
taste
a cool condo.
the Coke.
You're gonna thank me later.
slash soda slash pop slash whatever
Seriously?
area
Just burn the
of
mic.
Yeah, that's you.
the way you say it.
This is why I don't do teams.
Guy in a bubble.
Yeah, we're a team, aren't we?
Sometimes
really.
teamwork means letting one person do everything. Come on, Deadweight.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
team.
Daryl, you've only got like one
That
life
was
left.
it? Oh, I
So now what
love
are you
this
gonna do?
game. Come on, guys.
So, you've got this mighty lad. Dad,
You're
you
almost
strike me
dead,
again on your
Daryl.
own.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna have to rely on their teammates.
I can't survive another hit.
Dead weight, which, by the way, is offensive to me on multiple counts.
I didn't even
True.
think about that.
Most people don't.
I know what I said.
Oh, she got a team together. And then they're all going to attack him. All the Oompa Loompas came together. Get them.
Thanks, team. Was this whole thing a
The
clever
whole
way to
lesson,
trick
the
me
whole
into
time.
learning a valuable lesson about teamwork?
Sure was.
I was kind of interested. I'll save that for a second from now.
I think you
Because
have
the episode's
something
almost
wrong
over.
with
See the
So.
way the body moves.
It's an embarrassment, and not of riches.
The Ghost and Molly
Okay,
McGee.
so as I was about to say, as the episode was ending, I was kind of hoping to see Daryl actually have to play turnip ball on a team sport. I kind of think that would have helped Daryl grow more as a character as opposed to playing video games. I mean, I'm not like some old fuddy. Well, I'm getting old, don't get me wrong. But I'm not like some old fuddy who's like, oh, don't play video games. Video games are going to rot your mind. No, I play video games all the time on the weekends. So, for me, play video games. Learn, cooperation with the co-op mode and stuff like that. Cool. But when it comes to team sports, let's be real, that's a lot more team emphasis to it than playing a game like that. And I think it would have really did Daryl some good to sit back and actually have to play something that involves getting along with others. Granted, yes, by the end of this episode, he did finally learn to get along and work well with, Libby and Scratch and, Molly. I'm surprised that Molly and Scratch learned to work together, because that has to be crazy with having to work only one side of your body over here and then somebody else has control over here. You would think, I wonder if it would have worked better if maybe, top half one person has control and then bottom half someone has control, because your legs, if one person can control the legs and the other person controls the arms, that seems to work out a little bit better than somebody controlling this half and then someone controlling this half, cause oh my gosh, then one person has, y'all know what I'm saying there. I'll try not to ramble on about the whole controlling the body thing, cause holy crap. To try to have to do the same thing, especially with the hand coordination, you would have to be doing things properly with both hands. It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I'm thinking too, analytically about, something like that. Nonetheless, though, I think Daryl would have definitely learned better. And, yeah. Plus, I just want to see, I think it would have did Daryl some good to actually be a part of I'm not saying that esports isn't a real team. It's not a sport, don't get me wrong. But it does, it is a part of, it does create, cooperation and builds team and stuff like that. But let's be real, it ain't a real sport where you're going out there and meeting real people in real life. And granted, yes, you got to have a team in real life for esports, but oh my gosh, y'all know what I'm saying. I think it would have did Daryl some good, instead of scheming and trying to figure out how to, get around and skirt the, the rules, to actually follow the rules. And, that could have been another character building and another plot point where he tries playing turnip ball and he tries to, be like, hey, you know what? We can get around these rules and we can do it this way, when in all reality, if it's a sport, you're not getting around the rules. You have to follow the rule book, and if you don't, you're disqualified. Either way, fun little episodes, but I feel like other ways could have been beneficial to tell the story in a different way. Just like the first half of the episode, I felt like it could have went a different direction with Molly and her fears, and maybe she could have ended up with a different crowd because she, you know, maybe she could have ended up with bad friends instead of her friends that she has, such as Libby, and because of her fear and her lack of fear, I should say. And she could have just did, you know, something, I don't know. I feel like the episodes could have just went a bit of a different direction, but kept the same premise. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm all out of words. I don't know how I rambled on as long as I have, but I did. So, yeah. Nonetheless, though, I'm going to pass it off to y'all. At this point, y'all already know the drill. If y'all are ever staying, you know, through the whole video, hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are. I do.